If you're new into resin casting and you're looking to get into pressure pot, or it's just time for you to get a pressure pot, you don't know which one to get, we're going to figure that out today. Let's go. We're going to help you figure out which pressure pot to get. I think I'm the guy that is qualified to let you know which one to get. I made a video on this one September of 2018 on how to convert a Harbor Freight paint pot into a pressure pot. That video will be linked below, and I have follow-up videos to it. They'll all be linked below, and then you can go there. I'll actually have all of the parts that you need to do these below too, so you can go check them out. We're going to talk about all that stuff. 325,000 people have watched this video. Tons and tons of people have gotten into pressure casting because of they were able to get a pressure pot because of that video. So it's near and dear to my heart that this video helped so many people get into it. But that was in 2018, and there was only expensive alternatives to do that. I don't even know the brand names, but they're like $600 pots, and I just wasn't going to do it. So I made this one. So from 2018 to now, they've come out with pots that are already ready for pressure casting. All you have to do is pull it out of the box and put something in it and put air to it, and it's ready to go. So we're going to talk about the differences between these pots, what's the convenience, what's not convenient, and then we'll talk about the price at the end, and then we'll help you make a choice. The first glaring difference between these two is this one has these feet. It has leveling feet on it. You could bolt it down to a table. You can level it. This one has nothing. And people come up with their DIY solutions to hold these down to a table and to level it and all that. But right out of the box, this one has it and this one doesn't. And the next one's going to be underneath, and hopefully we'll be able to see clearly how concave this is and how flat this is. This isn't totally flat, so you'll still need to put something in there or have some way to level it inside the pot. But you can see that this is incredibly not flat, and this is pretty flat. The alternative to that, what you can do is get a piece of wood, and you go ahead and put that in there. Now it's flat. You could actually go just buy a cutting board from like Walmart or something, and then cut a circle, and then it would be easy for the resin to come off of it when you spill it. But that's what you need to do, because this is horribly not flat inside there, and there's no way to put a mold in there or anything without it spilling or being crooked. For me, the handles on these things are probably the biggest attraction or detraction. For these, you have these big handles. They're easy to turn, and they go over this washer, and then the weight or the pressure is evenly distributed over this amount of space instead of this little tiny handle, and it's hard to turn, and it's really just a bolt going down. And I'll get a close-up of this where you put it down. It's going to be all dented and nasty, and I've seen some that are horrible, but you put it on there, and all it has is this surface area of this bolt going down like that. And this is so small, and you're trying to put so much pressure, it hurts your hands. I usually have a wrench to go over here. A lot of people will take these wing nuts off and just put regular bolts and do it with the impact, and it just tears the lid up. It has to shorten the life. It has to, there's some bending going on, and it's not going to seal as good. There's a whole bunch wrong with this when this just comes with it factory like this, and it's tight. That easy. My hand doesn't hurt. This hurts my hand. There's other things, 3D printed knobs and things like that, but this already has it. It's already good. And then we'll talk about the seals. This seal on this one, it just seals. And I even have bigger ones, 5-gallon ones, and this is my 5th California Air Tools one. The seals just seal. This one has a $20 extra, like an upgrade seal in it, and it seals pretty good. It still seals good. Some people have no problems with it, but I had a big problem, and that's showcased in one of those other videos that I link below. But this extra seal, and it still doesn't seal as good as this. So there's that. We'll go over the cost comparison in just one second, and I'm pretty sure that's what everybody wants to know. But in the meantime, I would just take this opportunity to say I will have links to all this stuff below. Some will be Amazon, and there'll also be links to Turner's Warehouse. They are a family-owned business, so if you want to go support a family-owned business, that's one thing. I'll have a link below. Go check them out. I'll have a link to this one for them. I'll also have it through Amazon, so you can compare all your options. I think the most important thing is that you guys are comfortable, and the easiest path into getting a resin casting will benefit everybody. So go down there, check out those links, and do what you want to do. The cost for the Harbor Freight pot is $99.99. There's coupons and all kinds of stuff like that. We're not counting that. We're counting about sales price. It's $99.99. And then there's several fittings. And then with that extra seal, it's the grand total of all of the extra stuff is $63.26, which makes a grand total of this pot as it sits $163.25. And that's a pot that's going to work. It's fine, but you got to put in the time to do your research on how to do it. You have to order the parts, and then you have to be able to put it together. And after 325,000 views, and hundreds of comments, there's lots of people that have trouble doing this, even with a video that's comprehensive on how to put it together. So all that included, like what's your time worth, all the time studying this and watching videos and putting this together, like how much is that really worth? And once again, I do hold this near and dear to my heart because a lot of people have gotten into resin casting because of this. Now the California Air Tools 2.5 gallon pressure pot, it's already ready to go. All you got to do is take it out of the box, take the lid off of it, put your casting in there, tighten it up, add some air, you're done. I just did a video on this. It's less than 2 minutes we're casting. So this right here, the price on Amazon is $193.13. Of course, I do encourage you to go to Turner's Warehouse and support them also. But the price on Amazon, $193.13. So it's $30 difference between this and this, when you can just take this out of the box and put it together, or you can go ahead and order all the stuff for this, go get the pot, convert everything, and then it's going to hurt your hands and all that kind of stuff. I know people have these and they love them, but there's $30 difference here. And to me, it's not even a question that after the $30 savings, you still wish you had this. Once you have one of these, I bought the first one and I'm never looking back. And I actually gave this away to one of my friends. He let me borrow it back to do this video because these are awesome. This is cool to get into resin casting, but are you really saving that much money? Is it that much cheaper? Is the $30 worth you putting this together and going through all the time for everything? I don't think so. I think you just need to get one of these, and it's going to be less headache. It's easy to do. And I just did a video on this, like I said, and it's going to be over here. Go check it out, and I'll see you over there.